So, good day, Miss Berry. My name is Jojie Cansico from BSPA2. So, for today, I'm going to submit my assignment on monetary policy. And number one is what constitutes money nowadays and its role in the economy. So, constitutes of money is the cash. Cash is physical currency, coins, and notes. Bank deposits, so balances in checking and savings account. And the electronic money is the digital currencies, mobile payments, and cryptocurrencies. So role in the economy. So medium of exchange facilitates transaction. The second one is a store of value, so maintains purchasing power over time. And the third one is the unit of account, so standardize the value of goods and services. And the fourth one is the standard of deferred payment, so allows for credit transactions. So the second question is what factors and motives affecting the demand of money. So factors is income levels, so higher income increases demand for money. And for the interest rates, higher rates decrease demand for holding money. So price levels, so higher prices increase demand for money. So the motives are the transaction motive, need money for daily transactions. So the second motive is the precautionary motive, so hold money for unexpected expenses. And the third motive, which is the speculative motive, so hold money to take advantage of future investments opportunities. So the third question is what the monetary system versus the monetary policy. So for the monetary system is the framework within which money is created, managed and exchanged in an income. So it includes the central bank, commercial banks, and regulations governing the money supply and financial institutions. So for the monetary policies, so actions by a central bank to manage the money supply and interest rates to achieve macroeconomics objectives like controlling inflation, managing employment levels, and stabilizing the currency. So the third question is types of monetary policy. So number one is the expansionary monetary policy. So expansionary monetary policy is to increases the money supply and lowers interest rates. So the objective of this is to stimulate economic growth during a recession. So the tools they use is lowering interest rates, purchasing government securities like quantitative easing. So number two monetary policy is the contractionary monetary policy. So contractionary monetary policy is decreases the money supply and raises the interest rate. So the main objective of this is to control inflation during periods of rapid economic growth. So the tools they use is raising interest rates, selling government securities. So effectiveness. So expansionary policy is effective in boosting economic activity but may lead to inflation if overused. So for the effectiveness of contractionary policy is it is effective in reducing inflation but may slow down the economic growth. So the fifth question is what are the examples of monetary policies in the Philippines? So the first one is the interest rate adjustment. So the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or the BSP adjusts the policy rate to control inflation and stabilize the currency. So for example of this is in 2018 the BSP increased the policy rate several times to address rising inflation. So number two is reserve requirement adjustment, so changing the reserve requirement ratio for banks to control the money supply. So example of this is in 2020 BSP reduced the reserve requirement ratio to increase liquidity in response to the economic impact of COVID 19. So the third question is the open market operation, or the OMO, is buying or selling government securities to influence the money supply. So for example, if this is the BSP conducts regular operations to ensure stable liquidity in financial system. So these policies are part of the BSP's toolkit to manage the economy's stability and growth. Thank you.